this a state where Clinton can help Democrats, but Obama can't?
I think, judging from the polls I've seen on approval ratings, President Obama couldn't help many people in Arkansas. No, that's about as candid as I know how to be. Clinton still can help some, but you know, most people rise or fall on their own. I mean, there's probably something to that old adage about coattails, but not much. Voters are pretty independent. They vote for who they like and trust and believe will do the best job and represent what they believe in the most. And that goes much farther than coattails. I tell you where the outside help does help is probably in fundraising. But at this late date, you know, that's probably not the reason for anybody coming in.
Why is Obama connected with Arkansas?
Well, you know, I guess he lost Arkansas worse than any state except Oklahoma, if the numbers I remember are correct. Arkansans are pretty conservative, and Arkansans like to make sure that the money's there before they spend it. I think they're unhappy. I think they'd be unhappy if the Republicans were in office right now with deficit spending. I think people don't like deficit spending.
How do you assess Senator Lincoln's chances right now?
I'm not going to speculate on that. I've seen polls. You've seen polls. If the polls are correct, it's obviously an uphill battle for them.
You think she can come back?
I would never say never. Never say never. That's why they have the election.
You know, there's been criticism over using that 25,000 jobs figure. Even though you're acknowledging thousands of losses, you're still using a number that
there's been criticism from just a couple of sources.
But do you think you're being straightforward on?
Sure, absolutely, absolutely. Oh yeah, absolutely. You remember you covered the State of the State speech, where at the time I think we got a video of it. At the time I think we created 23,000 or 22,000, I forgot, somewhere in that neighborhood, and acknowledged that we'd lost 27 or 28,000 in the same speech. I mean, we've never tried to hide that. And the point I was talking about the article, this country has lost hundreds of thousands, if not millions of jobs in this recession. Arkansas is doing so much better than the rest of the country that I'm proud of us and proud of Arkansas. And I think we ought to talk about that.
You mentioned your any reason why?
I didn't need to. I thought it was time to talk about Arkansas, talk about how all of us together have really made this happen. That's a theme. I mean, everybody deserves, not everybody, but a huge percentage of people deserve a lot of credit for how we've weathered this storm compared to the rest of the country.
You didn't really get into any new ideas or any new proposals in this. Are you going to be rolling out any big proposals?
Well, we'll be still concentrating on what we've been concentrating on, the economic development and education. You rolled out some new proposals that I talked about earlier in an interview with you, and you published them. We'll continue to talk about those.